Hi everyone, welcome to our Fall 23 release demo. I'm joined today by Dan Manell, Sales Engineering Manager at Domino Data Lab. One quick housekeeping item. Please feel free to add questions to the chat throughout this session, and Dan will answer those questions at the end. With that, I'll hand it over to Dan.
Thanks, Annie. In the rapidly developing world of AI, Domino's Fall 23 release boosts team productivity and future-proofs AI for the enterprise. The Domino Data Lab platform allows you to develop AI faster, unlock value from even more of your data, and benefit from powerful governance capabilities. Today, we will be looking at the 3 cornerstone capabilities enabled by the Domino Fall 23 release. Domino AI Project Hub is a central repository of curated AI projects and applications to jumpstart and accelerate building applications based on common use cases. Expanded data access and governance provides new data connectors, allowing you to build data pipelines without DevOps barriers. And the contextual log view details who, when, and what data sources were accessed during the model development lifecycle. AI Coding Assistant harnesses the power of generative AI in your Jupyter and Jupyter Lab notebooks with the ability to explain code, fix errors, summarize content, ask questions, and generate entire notebooks from a natural language prompt. Let's get started. AI Project Hub templates pre-package state-of-the-art models with environments, source code, data, infrastructure, and best practices, so enterprises can jumpstart AI productivity from a wide variety of use cases, including natural language processing, computer vision, forecasting, and generative AI. To tell us more, here's John Alexander, Director of Product Marketing at Domino Data Lab.
In this demonstration, I'm going to show how our new AI Hub accelerates building enterprise-ready AI. Imagine I'm a health insurance company and I want to make a chatbot to answer questions about symptoms for different medical conditions. ChatGPT gives me a good start, but to get great results, it needs to know more domain knowledge to give the most accurate results. And I don't want to send all my internal data to OpenAI. The new Domino AI Hub enables quickly building AI applications from pre-built solutions curated from the best of open source that are enterprise ready. In the project section, there's a new tab called Templates. I can browse through the templates and select a project template. Each template has an information card that lets me view lots of details. Then I can click Create Project. Once the workspace is running, my project comes out of the box with a set of scripts, notebooks, and software packages pre-installed that give me everything I need to implement a technique called retrieval augmented generation. This would normally require several complex steps involving an ETL preprocessing step to fetch your internal documents, next chunk them, then convert them into embeddings before indexing them, and then adding them to the vector store. On the retrieval step, the user asks a question that is embedded prior to implementing a similarity search over those document embeddings in the vector store, and then augmenting each chat with those search results by sending to the LLM to get the answer, which is then returned to the user, all without divulging your sensitive data. It comes set up with everything you need, including a notebook to run a retrieval augmented generation process, pre-installed with tools like LangChain, right-sized hardware, LLM access, and a local vector store. The notebook provides a few parameters which you can easily update to point to your data files, and then also control for responsible AI safety to prevent harmful or inappropriate content generation. The next step is to embed the data and store it in the vector store. And now we'll ask it a question to test the process. And now we'll see the result. We can see that context has been returned from our private data. And now I'm happy with how it works. My template also came pre-configured with everything I need to publish a Streamlit chatbot app. I'll click back over to my overall project, to my app section, and using Domino's integrated web app publishing feature makes this really easy. And I've got my app running here, so I'll click View App, and here's my Streamlit chatbot app. So I'll ask a question and send that. It's searching for the answer. It brings the answer back, nicely formatted, within my app, so very easy to use. In this demo, we've seen how the new AI Hub enables you and your team to discover and reuse templates for several common ML use cases and industry-specific patterns, and while providing access to best practices, the art of the possible inspiration with Domino.
Thanks, John. Now, let's pivot to data. Responsible access to data is at the heart of AI and machine learning. The velocity, variety, and volume of data available to data scientists will separate the leaders from the followers in the AI race. With the Fall 23 release, we are excited to announce new data connectors and means of accessing data sources never before possible. Thanks to our partnership, the Domino platform now connects directly to the Databricks platform via Databricks SQL queries, allowing data scientists to unlock new data sources. New JDBC connectors add support for other data sources, such as IBM's DB2 and Netezza, SAP HANA, and many others. In fact, thanks to generic JDBC driver support, Domino can now access any data source that supports JDBC out of the box. Finally, users can federate queries across multiple data sources and data volumes as if they were a single data source, providing a unified view and access to the data. Want to provide a view of Teradata and Oracle together? No problem. And it's all provided from a single unified platform. But with great power comes great responsibility. The Domino platform now supports data audit logging in context. Domino Model Sentry, with its integrated experiment and model lifecycle management introduced in the spring of 23, now provides a contextual log view in model cards, jobs, workspaces, and experiments that details who, when, and what data sources were accessed. Data access history is now integrated into the model review workflows. This ensures compliance with enterprise security and audit policies and provides full visibility into data access history. The Domino platform supports a broad selection of code generation tools and empowers data scientists to automate development tasks. Code, debug, document, and research with Jupyter.ai, GitHub Copilot, and more. Jupyter.ai transforms Jupyter notebooks, enabling notebook generation, error correction, content summarization, and answering queries via natural language prompts. Choose from a variety of coder models and even host your own for maximum control and security. Once again, here's John to tell us more.
In this demonstration, I'll show how to use the Jupyter.ai Code Assistant integrated into Domino Jupyter Lab and Jupyter Notebook workspaces. Domino's workspace tools come out of the box with support for code assistants like Jupyter.ai and GitHub Copilot for Visual Studio Code-based workspaces, so you can provide them to data scientists with your preferred configuration. Now, with Jupyter.ai, corporate customers can develop faster and still benefit from Domino's essential strengths. I'm here in my Domino project's Jupyter Lab workspace, and I can see there's a new tab. I click on it, and it's the Jupyter.ai chatbot, a user-friendly generative AI conversational assistant integrated with the Jupyter Notebook, and then Jupyter.ai is integrated in the Domino workspace. Jupyter.ai comes out of the box with access to all the major model providers. The Jupyter.ai chatbot has several features that you can use, including embedding and indexing your private data so that you can ask questions about it. The assistant can generate code that you can test and run. You can ask it to explain all or part of your code. If you give it access, it can rewrite the code and include comments. Jupyter.ai can also explain errors, then rewrite the code to fix those errors. Generate entire notebooks from a natural language prompt. Domino versions underlying software package environments, project source code, and data snapshots, and that includes code generated with Jupyter.ai. In this demonstration, we saw how the AI coding assistant can turbocharge data scientist productivity. It uses a native chat UI to be able to give many different and we saw how its native chat UI give you the ability to explain and generate code, fix errors, summarize content, and generate entire notebooks from a natural language prompt. You saw how code you generate with Jupyter.ai is versioned just like everything else within Domino, including software environment versioning and also data snapshots. You saw how the flexibility of open choice allows you to connect with all popular LLMs, and it gives you access to new models as they're released. Finally, you saw how using the models gave you transparency to everything that was going on, and it allows you to determine when and where you would interact with your code with Jupyter.ai.
Domino empowers enterprises to build AI solutions faster and more responsibly. It combines the benefits of AI project templates and generative AI capabilities using more data from more sources. And data access audit logging provides the control and visibility that regulated industries and internal risk management practices require. Domino continues to help leading enterprises deliver AI solutions on time and on budget. Get AI done without compromising security or responsible practices. Domino's Fall 23 release provides the features you need, available now. Thank you, everybody, for your attention during this brief session today. Now, let's take a look at any questions and comments from the audience. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for attending today. I hope that was informative. Apologies for some of the video and audio hiccups that we had. Next time we do this, we will get those sorted out. But apologies for the audio breakup a couple times. Let's see what we've got in the Q&A session or section, as well as in the chat section. Okay, nothing in the Q&A section yet. Nothing in the chat section yet. Really quick, I've been able to work with the AI Project Hub, and I am quite impressed with its ability to really get people started. I was working with a customer of mine in the food and beverage industry, and they were looking at a RAG process that they were saying, you know what, I'm not going to be able to get anything started until maybe next year on this. And I said, you know what, we've got this in AI Project Hub. See what happens. See what you can deploy. And it's like, oh my goodness, this gives me 75% of what I need to get started. So a lot of the hard work is done just by bringing everything together and showing people a perspective happy path. Let's see if there's any questions. Nothing so far. This is part of our ongoing video and webinar series. In just a little bit, we're going to be doing a general overview demo, but we do these on a regular basis. And if you have any questions, we'd love to hear them or comments. Okay, looks like that's about it for the day. Thank you for your attention today, and I look forward to talking to you in the near future. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Of course, when I say goodbye, I get a question in. Hi, Dan. I got a chance to view the question and a response. How do we customize the question if we require to feed in multiple input configurations to set the expectations? I assume you're talking about the Project Hub. These are a few examples. This is just one of many examples that we can provide in the in the notebook. When I've seen it, one example of the notebook actually has a directory where you can place any and all of the documents that you're going to be using as the source of your encodings. So there's many different ways you can change that notebook. And since it's just a Jupyter notebook, you can do whatever you want to it. It's not like you're tied to a specific process. This is there as a starting point for you to use going forward. Hope that answered your question. Okay. Let's see, one last look at things. Okay. With that, I will say thank you for your time today. Looks like there's a new chat coming in. You're welcome, Enrico. So one of the questions was, do we have the options to use the meta framework? Yes, so Llama 2 is one of the options that's available, as well as many others. For that, I'm going to assume that you're talking, well, actually, it applies to both. So long as you can pull from Hugging Face, I believe there is a Llama example in the Project Hub. And my belief is also that you would be able to use a Llama example for Jupyter.ai as well. Okay. On that note, I'm going to say thank you, everybody, for your time, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.